Is Tyreek Hill going to end up getting suspended? I wanted to talk about it. What's going on, guys? Matt O'Leary back with another video. Make sure to follow on socials and also check out the Talkin' Jets channel for our stream every Tuesday evening, along with clips and other content. So I know Tyreek Hill doesn't play for the Jets, and this is a Jets channel, but Tyreek Hill does play for the Miami Dolphins, a division rival for the New York Jets, and they are a team that plays the New York Jets twice, and obviously a team that is in your division is one that you're going to keep a close eye on, and this has just been a really big story in the NFL, so I thought it was worth talking about and how it could potentially impact the Dolphins season, the NFL season, and thereby, I guess, the Jets if Tyreek Hill gets suspended. So in case you missed it, supposedly Tyreek Hill allegedly assaulted someone at a Miami Beach marina. He allegedly hit the guy in the head, and unfortunately, this isn't the first time of violence with Tyreek Hill in his career, and it happened a few times, actually, unfortunately. In 2019, Hill was investigated after an incident that left his 3-year-old kid with a broken arm, and in the custody of child services temporarily during that investigation. Hill was also recorded on a recording telling his wife that she should be afraid of him along with the child after the incident, which was really dark. If you heard it, I don't really want to play it because it was, I don't know, it was just something that I don't want to have to hear again. And then going all the way back into 2014, Hill pleaded guilty to a domestic assault charge when he punched and choked his then pregnant girlfriend. So obviously there's been a history of violence with Tyreek Hill going back almost a decade now at this point, and he's never been suspended in the NFL. He was still in college in 2014. In 2019, he was investigated. He was suspended from Chiefs practice because it was around, I believe, around this time. He was able to return in July to the team, but he never has been suspended and missed games in an NFL season, and I'm wondering if that would happen this time. The guy from this incident is pressing charges, so I would think that the NFL would wait to see a little bit with what happened, but they don't necessarily have to. They can act on their own, and Roger Goodell and the league can dish out suspensions really without waiting to the final result of a investigation or, something of that nature. If Hill is to miss time, I don't think it would be a full season. I would think it'd be a couple of games, and the Jets do play the Miami Dolphins later in the year. So I don't think it would be super likely that he is out during those matchups with the New York Jets. But anytime a star player and a really important piece to a team misses any amount of games, it's going to have an impact. Now, for the Miami Dolphins side of things, they do have a really good number 2 receiver, really like a 1B in Jalen Waddle. And that will help mitigate the loss of Tyreek Hill. But it's really no surprise if you watch this Miami team over the last couple of years that the addition of Tyreek Hill and the combo of Hill and Waddle is what really makes that offense so good. Are there other pieces to where they could perform and, survive for a short amount of time? Yeah, absolutely, obviously. But depending on how long a potential suspension could be, you would think that it would have an impact on the Dolphins. And again, the most important thing here is just, I guess, for the league taking a stance finally on this guy for, he's a multiple time offender. It's not like it was his first and only time where something like this has come up. So I don't know. I think that there's absolutely a world where he does get suspended. Again, I'm not sure how long it is, and it probably wouldn't impact the actual games against the New York Jets. My assumption would be that Tyreek Hill would be back by that point. Again, just a guess based off, past history of NFL suspensions, but it's kind of wild to me that, someone like Calvin Ridley could get suspended for an entire year gambling when he had no impact on the game because he was hurt, he was injured, he wasn't hurt, but he wasn't playing in the games. That was when he was on his mental health leave. And then he gets suspended for a full year. You've seen other guys get suspended for gambling. And I understand that the integrity of these games is important. And I'm not saying that the league shouldn't have done anything, but it's in comparison to the domestic violence incidents, and all kinds of other charges that are brought up against these players, more often than not, they go pretty light on the suspensions, but they really drop the hammer on, putting a couple parlays in on FanDuel when you're not playing on the team, which is just, again, weird to me. But anyway, do you think Tyreek Hill should be suspended? Do you think he deserves to be suspended? Sound off in my comments. Let me know. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Matt, and I'll catch you next time.